show. Today we're going to work on the Triumph. We're going to take the radiator out and we're going to replace it with an aluminum radiator, which not only looks really cool, but it should be a lot lighter.
Hay muchas cosas en este coche que usted no puede ver. Tiene que encontrarlas con el tacto.
Nigel, can't you see that I'm working here?
Do you like my new tie?
Yeah, it's very nice.
It has a piano design motif.
Wow, Nigel really isn't the same after the accident. This ought to keep him busy for a while. Hey Nigel, can you calculate pi?
Pi. 3.14159265358977932386750513200567152635560827.
My friend Chris has a really cool shop. He's in there right now. Let's see what he's up to. Hey Chris, can we check out your shop?
Hey Steve and Nigel. What you're looking at here is a 54 Kaiser Darren built with a Willys F-Head 6 engine in it. So the intake valves come in as overhead valves and the exhaust are flathead valves. This is one of the early fiberglass sports cars in the United States. And you can see the interior here, and one of the interesting features of this car is the door is a pocket door.
In England, the front nose of the car is called the front apron. The hood, as we all know it, is called the bonnet. The fenders, in England, these are not fenders, they are the front wings. And the trunk, of course, is the boot. Now that all the bolts are disassembled from the apron here, it should come right off. But it's good to get a blanket or something ready to protect it so that you have somewhere to put it. After a certain point in my house, an old blanket becomes a garage blanket. Voila! Last time I had this off, I put these little trap nuts on here. The inside of the TR3 early smallmouth apron is really cool because it has this great...
It's a radiator's round.
Hey Nigel, I'm so hungry. Can you make us some lunch?
Sure, Steve. I'll make my famous pizza pie.
Well, that sounds good.
Hope you like it.
Now this radiator here is filled with water. And the water has got to come out if I'm going to take the radiator out. So what we do is we put a little catch can underneath to collect the water. Now it never works. It always goes all over the place. So this should be fun to watch. So I had this dog, and the dog had a wetting issue, and so I got these dog pee-pee pads. So now we can use them under the car. Once this hose clamp comes off, it's gonna gush. Boy, that's really trickling out, isn't it? Well, what happens is the bolt falls off and then it goes in the water. Ew. Now, you might think that a lot of water came out. Well, guess what? There's more. Oh, man! Okay. Okay, now that that fun part is over, this comes right out. got this new one to replace the old one. Look at that. This one is so light, it's aluminum. Barely weighs anything. Let's see how it fits in there. So I got this from a guy, and he supplies them to airports, you know, for the TSA when you put your shoes in those things.
Okay, this is ready. Semi-to-me, 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 semi-to-me.